And Fen and I started our date at like 3, even though I was still working. So he's like, do you need a distraction? I mean, I'm sure it'll be fine ultimately. I'm not concerned. I'm officially no longer the only female because the other new person who started with me is also female. So now there are 2 females in a group of 20. Which I guess is better than just me, I suppose.
That's why I love having to work in the office that's in town that we have, because that one is a bunch of women. And the other one's a bunch of men over like 40 at the farm office, which is like nice because it's attached to my house, and then I don't have to worry about like getting home.
Mm-hmm.
And like if I'm there, like, hey, can you like stay late for like an hour to answer calls? I'm like, Tiffin, it's always like, yeah. My body's gonna hate me afterward, but yeah.
I mean, thankfully, like, they're all mostly gamers or like engineer analytic nerds, so it's not like it's a major discomfort or anything. And the person who got me the job is like, just come ask me questions if you have any questions, like, don't hesitate, blah blah blah. And he's the head of engineering, so he is like one of the 3rd highest people in the company. Not the highest, but it's my boss is the head of experimentation, and then the CEO is the head of production. Who I'm mostly meeting with as the CEO. But it was just a lot of information. And it doesn't help that I haven't worked 9 to 5 in over a year and a half.
Yeah.
And I had a game last night, a recording last night. I have something literally every night this week. Top of work. I mean, 2.5-hour dates, so that's positive.
2.5?
Tomorrow's thing with the meet and greet with the Amy is not technically a date.
Okay, sure.
Technically,
yeah. It very easily could become one.
Maybe.
I don't know.
Who knows? We'll see.
We're just gonna talk and see if we like vibe the same vibes, which I already know the answer to. So. Like, if you want to see how we vibe, just go listen to Adventure Academia. She plays my best friend in that game, and we're fucking great. I love those 2 characters. They're fantastic. Yesterday because I was editing, and I forgot we named the kid of the mayor Butt Munch because he tried to grab a lady at the bar, so I made him come to the promising. And that started a fight. Somebody accidentally killed someone. But then we told them, like, well, sure, that was an accident, but your son also grabbed a random lady who was asking not to. So he was the one that started it. He threatened us with 11 friends. So I don't know if I think I'm in the wrong here. His father's like, is this true? He's like, what?
This is as long as we go. I know you will be alright.
and we're live. Yay. Welcome to a new episode of Big Gay Masks Game.
Dun, dun, dun.
Welcome to a new episode of the Big Gay Masks Game, where, everybody's superheroes and it's a really big gay game. I'm not sure what else to say about it. Our favorite man bird is supposed to be arriving, but not sure. Because Nikki and I did talk to her like on Thursday, and Megan did say she'd be here, so hopefully. But other than that, last week, the main thing would be that Conduit tried to get Rob Hod over to your side, since he seems to be, while not the best person, taking out bad people. Doing so by revealing her identity to Rob Hod and going on a date with him. But don't worry, it's not a date. It's just information gathering until people start texting her too much and she has to respond, "Shut up, I'm on a date." And by has to, I mean fully chose to, because
I wanted the XP, I'm going to be honest.
Mm-hmm.
also because it's brooding Darren Criss with a beard. But
Ooh, you know what? That
yeah,
does.
it's older beard Darren
add
Criss.
the beard, and yeah, no, that works.
It's older beard Darren Criss giving, like, fused with the energy of Steve Amell in Arrow.
I'm gonna pretend I know who that is. We can keep going.
But we ended with him leaving Lavender at the restaurant, which means things are wide open. It's still that night. You guys got the text, but it ended with him leaving and telling the chef, because they were at a chef's table in like a mom and pop Italian restaurant, telling Vinny, the guy that owns the restaurant, to give the bagged up extra food to Lavender to give to the rest of her team.
It also ended with the showstopper making a sending a text message.
True. The true cliffhanger was Showstopper sending a text message looking for more syringes.
But you gotta word it like that.
Am I wrong?
Yeah, you should just word it as something else, though.
Drugs.
Holographic.
You want
Holographic goo, holographic go-go juice.
Future super drugs?
Sure, future super drugs. Even it sounds slightly better than
Meth?
what you said. Yes. Sounds way better
I'm
than
sorry,
meth.
super meth?
Look, I feel judged right now. I don't need
You
your
are.
judgment.
It's fine.
You being.
I don't need your judgment.
So. I guess I should also note that Wiz is frequently trying to get Showstopper to see a doctor because Showstopper injected herself with something and now has regeneration.
She's fine.
Interesting. It's a little
Everything's fine.
concerning.
But yeah, so Lavender, was there anything else you do that evening, or do we just jump?
I think I'm constantly checking to make sure that, like, my sister and brother are okay. But if not, if the babysitter's still good, because I'm assuming after we got a break time, I put it in my contract, I have a nanny for them. So they have at least a nanny right now.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna go back to the team.
You know,
and kind of fill
it is a
everybody
good
in.
time. It's been a while. I didn't really have you worry about this last session. Roll plus mundane.
Yep. Oh, that's not bad. That is a 12.
Oh, with the 12, nothing gets worse.
Woo!
for once.
You
Uh,
almost had a
girlfriend's
syndrome
not dead
babysitter.
yet.
What a foreboding way to say everything.
Well, to be fair, it's worth noting, because I don't remember if you were here for this, but Ziva, Lavender's love interest, is in a coma and will be having the plug pulled at the end of the week.
Yeah.
Lavender, the same character
Lavender's-
that went on a date last episode.
Not handling things well.
But okay.
At least like 5 of the text messages that Lavender got while on the date was from Rhea being like, "Oh my god, I'm so bored. The stakeout is stupid." And she doesn't expect an answer. I don't expect an answer, I should say.
Wait, so did Conduit go on the date as Conduit and revealed herself as Lavender, or just went as Lavender?
As Lavender.
But
I went
Like-
revealed to
as
him
Lavender.
Like,
To,
met
like,
Rob
suss
as
him out.
Lavender. Like, Rob hadn't seen Conduit in the costume the entire time.
Interesting.
But then she did the pitch of, like, I have a super team.
Mhm.
And Rob figured it out, and he's like, but the thing is the leader of this group is Conduit, and no one knows who Conduit is. Oh, yeah, he's also smart.
That actually makes him less attractive.
To you.
That makes him
To
more
you.
attractive to me. Yeah.
I love idiots. I love
We
a
know.
good idiot.
I feel like the line after that was, yeah, and now you're one of 3 people that actually know my identity. It was one
Yeah.
of those, like,
And we discussed how it's probably going to be Showstopper's going to be the last person to find out and be
Yes.
like, how the fuck did all of you know?
Absolutely.
This is some
Showstopper
bullshit.
has to be the last one
Yeah.
to find out.
Yeah.
mhm.
Oh, I was also laying it on thick. Like, it's a family-owned restaurant. There was a little girl that, like, brought him a drawing she did of the superhero he is and stuff. Like, it was thick. It was a hardy scene.
Six-ode.
But yeah, so Mary, what does Lavender do?
Lavender's gonna go back to the team at
All
this
right.
point.
Do you actually bring the food with you?
Yes,
Okay.
peace offering.
So Lavender comes with a couple styrofoam boxes of mushroom ravioli or mushroom tortellini. Sorry, I can't remember which
Oh.
one it was.
It wasn't ravioli. Mushroom ravioli is Twilight.
Yeah, and you made the Twilight reference.
Yep.
But yeah, like handmade mushroom ravioli.
But yeah, I'm just gonna say, courtesy of Hoodlum, gonna give it to the group.
Oh. Interesting that this is nothing for me. I didn't expect anything from him. You know, it would just
I
be.
don't think he knows that you can't eat food, to be fair.
That's fair.
Oh,
But
sorry,
maybe
Harry,
he
do
knew
you
in a
want a
separate
snack?
universe.
And I get out a USB drive.
Oh, is it just pictures of lasagna again?
Mm-hmm.
I love lasagna.
I plug it into your ear.
Perry just
Ooh,
caches pictures of food, and
This
then
has a little kick to it.
after she's full, she clears her cache.
I put a little something extra in the code for you.
But yeah. Is there
So you're just gonna show up with food and that's it? Not gonna spill?
Okay.
Yeah,
Oh,
how
she
was
spilled the
your
food.
date?
Okay. One, it turned into something, and I'm not quite sure. I just didn't want to die. I'm gonna be honest. He pulled a gun on me.
Did you use protection?
Well, nothing happened like that.
No, he had protection.
Oh.
Didn't you hear? He pulled a gun on her.
Well, I mean, I'm connected to the internet, and some would find that that is maybe a kink. So I'm asking if you use protection, and by protection I mean condom.
No, we didn't do that. It was
Well, you should
just
should
dinner.
have used protection.
I don't, honey. Oh God, you're on. Okay, I gotta remember. It's only been around for a little bit. No, we just ate food. You don't have to use protection when you eat food. It's more for other things.
So like no sex.
No sex.
Cool.
Some people find food kinky as well.
Neat.
Should
Thanks.
probably stay off that part of the
Harry.
internet.
Yeah.
Sorry, I went to one little corner and now it's kind of everywhere. I'm gonna have to just.
You should have, yeah, you should get that looked at. You probably have some malware.
Oh
Yeah.
shit, yeah.
But
If you get an
no.
email with your password as the title, just don't answer it.
Yeah, don't. Or if it's
Don't
like,
click
hey,
on
I
any
know
links.
you. Have you seen this? Don't click on that either. But no, it was, I don't know what it was. Honestly, it just happened. And then I'm not the most social person. I'm not good at dating at all. And he asked me to go out, but not with me, but with or not Conduit, but me, the other one. And
he knows.
now I am regretting
other one?
decisions.
Oh.
You've made some questionable choices.
Sure have. Anyway, he's not going to join us. However, he's not going to do horrible things. I figured out what he's trying to do right now. And that is he's going after Muskrat, which I don't blame him in the slightest. And then I kind of will go into the spiel how he basically was a part of a prison trial that was under wraps. That basically they were testing on prisoners, and he woke up in a unmarked, like a mass grave, and now he just wants to go after everyone that was involved and go after all the bad guys. So I
Wait.
go into that spiel of what that was.
Bobby, do I know about this?
About which part?
I mean, like prison trials.
No, as we've
Everything?
established, that wasn't in like your databases. It was news
Okay.
to you. Archer Industries had done work with was it Archer Industries? Had done work with Muskrat.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, so you're telling me that we are what we are because they killed a bunch of people first?
Yep. Which, I mean, I
Yeah.
get it. I was the only one to survive mine.
So like, do you think you like him or
I think that is a complicated question.
yeah, so never mind. We don't.
I ordered 1-day shipping on condoms via Archer Prime.
Thanks, Perry.
I ordered the
know.
Magnum ones.
Yeah.
He seemed like he was packing.
Pen just starts like out as a reflex, just like starts facing into the wall, like the fucking Homer meme of like shrinking into the shrub,
It's
just out of
conflict, man.
embarrassment and complicated feelings I don't know how to describe.
On this, someone else enters the living room, lured
A phase
in
of
by the
Bert.
smell of mushroom ravioli.
Tortellini. This is
Hey,
not
guys, got
Twilight,
extras?
Bobby.
Oh, hi Bert. Sorry, I'll just move over.
Hey, I'm just gonna wedge myself into the least convenient spot at the table.
As the first appearance since the prequels,
God bless.
a man-sized duck
Yes,
with the face of a man under the duck bill.
correct. Yeah, I just sidle up to the table and just kind of flap my wings to settle, probably knocking several things over in the process.
Pick 'em up.
Oh,
Showstopper
geez.
uses
Oh,
the
sorry,
opportunity
guys.
of
You're
the
good,
wing
Bert.
flapping to take a TikTok video of her hair flowing in the wind.
Perfect.
Hen's ducking so that then he's not in the shot but can still pick up the things.
Just slightly covered in ravioli gravy.
Already.
How?
How did you walk into the room covered in
do
it?
you eat it with the man mouth or the duck bill?
They both opened.
Oh, that's terrifying.
How is that the worst thing you've ever said?
They
That's
both
the worst
open, and I
thing,
just
like,
go face first into the food.
not the life-size egg that is 98.6
No.
degrees.
No.
That's the worst
No, that has
thing.
story meaning.
The fact that both mouths open is probably the worst news I've ever received in my life.
It was a mistake.
That egg is
And it
still
stayed that
steaming
way.
in Bert's room, by the way. But yeah, is there anything else to cover tonight now that Bert is here?
I don't think so.
So, like, on a practical note, we don't think that Hoodlum is going to out you?
I think that I hope not.
Okay.
Neat.
Seems like
I
you're
think
very
that-
unsure.
I am unsure of a lot. I am feeling a lot of regrets, just not necessarily about certain things. I don't regret sharing my identity with him because I feel like that's the only reason he didn't shoot me. Me sharing that showed a symbol of trust. He's old school. He believes that basically a lot of these trials screw over the little people, the big superhero fights, which I understand. I think he's someone not to give up on. I think if we can figure out a way to either prove it, he's very jaded. As long as we or I don't do something that would prove that jadedness, I should be fine.
Making
This
notes
Italian
as
food's
DM.
really good. She just started digging.
I'm still a little thrown off by all this Archer industry backstory I was not
Oh,
quite
yeah.
aware of.
Yeah.
I'm not surprised, but yeah.
Well, here's the thing.
there's a lot we need to find out.
Here's the thing: if they tell you that they've done illegal experiments on a bunch of people and they die, you're not gonna want to sign up for it, right? So
Yep.
they just tweak the facts.
You have experience with that, Showstopper?
That's all media. That's what media is tweaking the facts to make you
Why-
look better.
So you
Instead of-
had facts before?
I don't know why we're turning this on me. We're talking about Archer.
Because you still have not
Enterprise.
gone to the doctor. We've been talking about this for the last 3 hours
That
and
is
you've been
actually a
ignoring
really
me.
good point.
I don't need to go to the doctor. That's not the point. The point
you
is
infected yourself with random superhero goo.
What?
Oh, you shouldn't do that. You might end up with 2 mouths.
Yeah, you really don't want that.
I
don't know
got
how the tubes are
regeneration powers.
connected.
It was fine,
You
guys.
feel a
Like,
vibration in your pocket.
mine.
Mm-hmm.
Fill up my phone. My TikTok must be blowing up already.
It's a return text.
Mm-hmm.
3 a.m., same place.
Sounds good. And then like she'll open TikTok, be like, "Nice, I already hit 2,000. It's only been up for 15 minutes. That's pretty good."
Uh-huh.
What?
Nothing.
I did. Like, look, and I showed the TikTok.
I just think it's interesting because I know that you have your TikTok notifications silenced because of how often you get them, but you don't have
So-
your text messages silent. And
Anyone
your phone
who
buzz.
isn't believing Rhea right now can roll plus mundane.
Awesome.
Ah,
I
shit.
absolutely
First, my
believe you.
superior.
Would
No.
this be a
Dude,
I
you
have
said
cold
right?
and
use
crew and can
lavender
shut
for
someone
this? 'Cause
down.
I'm concerned as
You-
a friend.
Yeah. You have what to shut someone down?
Cold and cruel. When you shut someone down, roll plus superior.
Nice.
On a 10 plus, you inflict a condition, make them lose influence over you, or take influence over them. 7 and 9.
Well, right now, if they start chewing you out, you can shut them down. If someone with shutting them down is when someone with influence over you tries to tell you who you are.
Okay. I don't know who has influence over me right now. I think Lavender does, but
This was
not
what skill?
Conduit.
Didn't you
Conduit
give?
doesn't anymore.
I think I have it because I saved lavender.
You
right?
have respect, not
Yeah.
influence. So nobody has influence over me right now.
Cool.
And then, Mary, what was your question about worrying about her?
Oh, I was wondering if, because do you want me to roll as conduit or lavender? 'Cause
If
that's a
you
different-
roll as Lavender and confront her about this, I am going to give Showstopper a mundane check to pierce your mask as well, because you're not acting as conduit.
Sure.
So are we still rolling
fuck
Monday?
it.
Yes.
Okay.
Great. I have a negative 2 to mundane.
I just want that 10,
so-
man. I just want that 10. I rolled
That's
an
two
eight
ones.
now.
have a 10.
Me and
It's a 2.
me and 10,
Nothing.
we believe it 100%.
I got a 10.
Good dad energy.
Yeah.
I just
Everybody rolled
put a
really
little
fucking well.
bird arm around her and I go, you know, my kids get a lot of TikTok notifications too, and sometimes they make them feel sad.
So
I'm
It's
the,
okay to be sad.
the bigger thing with that is those, what did Conduit and Wiz get?
10.
I got a 10 as lavender.
All right. So all of you get to ask 3 of these questions.
God damn
I
it.
think we all know that what are you really planning is
Something sneaky.
or what do you intend to do?
Something sneaky.
No. They
How
have-
would they know the specific details of that though? They would know that she's hiding something and that she usually is fairly open about a lot of stuff, but has only been secretive about one thing in particular lately.
uh-huh.
It's fine.
That all
And-
tracks for me.
These
Yeah,
are
I
which?
really-
These are which?
I think
I
think she's
posted them
telling
in
the truth.
Discord. They're the Pierce
Discord.
the Mask questions.
I don't think Showstopper has ever lied in her life.
Thank you, Perry.
That's a really great TikTok.
Which, like, Showstopper just said how all of entertainment is about adjusting facts.
Mhm.
But not Showstopper. Showstopper's honest about it.
It's so funny.
It's so funny.
And Ben is just watching the TikTok.
Isn't it the best, especially with the breeze in the hair? Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. You look
I like
great.
that you can see the wing in the corner. That's a really fun.
So
I
those of
added
you,
a filter to make it look like an angel wing.
those of you who see through Showstopper, anything else you'd like to do?
So we have what are you planning to do is our one question so far, right?
What are you really planning? What do you intend to do? They're both essentially the same, but you each get 3 questions. Just you wouldn't know the answers to other people's questions. If you guys all
I
have the
don't
same
know.
questions, you all get the same info.
I mean, I know I'd probably want to do, what can I do to not get you to juice up?
Is that a mask question? Word
Get
for
you-
word?
What can I? How
What
could
do you
I
want to
get your
make me not
character
do
to
stuff?
not
Is the question.
get more drugs?
Yeah.
Let me just say, me Ashton would truly love to see what happens to Birdman.
Listen, I think
If-
we could
if he
give
does
a
this.
really powerful after school special about the dangers of drugs.
We have a game for
Um,
that coming out.
Permanent
So-
sock puppets.
In all honesty, because this is Lavender talking,
Yes.
not Conduit.
Yeah, this would be stuff Lavender would know.
Lavender could potentially talk Rhea out of doing it just by like putting common sense into her. Conduit does not have a chance at stopping Rhea from doing this. And
Okay.
Lavender isn't here right now.
Yeah,
How
but
my last one is how could I get your character to not pay attention to your phone for like 10 minutes?
The only time I don't want to say that because that's gonna make it happen. I won't have my phone.
I was gonna say the real answer has been proven. It's when her phone was broken.
Yeah, but I need it not broken.
The only time she doesn't have the phone on her is when Perry is filming. Realistically, that's the only time somebody else has access to her phone.
And if Bert has questions, you can ask them, but it's also Bert, so I was not expecting
Nope.
Bert to succeed greatly at something.
Just gently rubbing her arms with his bird wings,
Feels real
making
weird.
soft bird noises.
I mean, question for handling things. Your bird wings. Do you just have to
Yeah.
handle things with full wings, or are there like human hands within the down? Within the
No,
down?
I think it's just
with
normal bird
feathers.
wings, just with like some digital feathers kind of at the end. So it's the full big wings, but then there's a little bit of dexterity in the end feathers.
Okay,
Oh my
so
God.
Donald Duck rules.
I hate it
Yeah.
so much.
Digital, that was so haunting when you said digital.
Digital feathers.
It took me like a good
Feather
while to figure that
digits.
one out. Yeah.
Feather digits.
Fidgets.
Wow.
Just
Horrifying.
really strong individual feathers at the end.
Widgets.
Wing digits. All right. But yeah, with knowing this, knowing anything, is there anything else handling in the scene, or are we going to move on to the next scene?
Liz has no plan yet. Just as visibly pissed and probably does just walk away.
Yeah, I think Conduit's gonna walk away and then hide in a room and use Lavender's phone to text Rhea.
Oh, great.
Nice TikTok.
So, Rhea, do you go to your room, or do you do anything after people are walking away?
What time approximately is it right now?
Like 11.
I have time, and it's like not that far. Yeah, she'll go to her little special area.
All right, your phone gets a text message.
Looks at it, thinking it's the guy again. Oh, hasn't texted in
And
a
it
while.
just, hey, I'm so sorry I've been so shitty lately, but my classes have got me just losing my mind. Do you want to have a movie night or something? Maybe tonight. I miss you.
You motherfucker.
I mean, if we want to make it fair, what we'll do is we'll say Lavender, roll plus superior.
Okay.
Can I roll plus superior to assess the situation? See if anything is off about how she's talking or anything?
You can roll plus mundane,
Why is it plus Monday?
because piercing the mask to see the person beneath is plus mundane.
So I just got an 8 on the superior, which
Okay.
is straight rolls only. I have plus 0.
So you get to pick.
Okay.
If Showstopper does what you want they add a point to the team pool. Or you can pick, if Showstopper doesn't do what you want, they get a condition. Do you want the carrot or the stick?
I'm so scared. I'm so scared. Because if she has a condition and she injects herself, that could hurt her. I'm going to go for the team pool option.
Okay.
Because I'm
So,
worried about Showstopper's survival.
so
I guess.
Showstopper, the only thing at risk right now, other than story things, because against Inspired by the Apocalypse game, the narrative does take center stage, is if you do this movie night, you're going to get a point added to the team pool. If you don't, nothing happens.
I rolled a 6, by the way, on recognizing that there's something sus was up.
Not at
So,
all. Not
I don't.
not a clue.
I'm gonna mark that potential.
Yeah. In fact, with that, because you did fail, you're gonna be feeling insecure.
I get a condition too.
Yeah, you failed. No, you don't just get a reward for failing. The potential is a reward.
Rude. I mean, I can hang out for a short movie. Yeah. I miss hanging out with you too. It's been rough here, and I have to go. I might have to leave a little earlier than normal because I have superhero shit.
I think at that point, now I feel bad as a friend of like, oh, so the drugs are more important. Great. I'm just gonna be like, don't worry about it. It's okay. I know you're busy.
I can hang out for a couple of hours. Yeah. Just like it's 11. I got like at least 2 hours. That's a good solid rom-com we can get in.
Okay.
And I'm super fast, kind of. So
I'm already in my car driving home, by the way. I feel like,
Yeah.
like I'm prepped for this.
Conduit's
you're not
taking.
still in the closet that you were hiding in?
No, I'm not still in the closet.
it's like as soon as she offered, we should go out.
You gotta get to my house.
Cool. Penn knocks on the closet that they thought that Lavender Conduit was in.
Conduit
I feel like
could
it would
like
make
pass
sense that
you
we're,
in the
like-
hall heading to the elevator.
It's okay. It's funnier that way.
Hey, what's going on? Nobody.
Hey, Conduit. What's up? Yeah. Hoping there's nobody in there.
It's like a mop leaning in the corner.
You know what? That was probably for the best.
I think Showstopper packs a bag with her superhero outfit in it,
All right.
but puts on her normal clothes and leaves to head over.
Does Showstopper leave and then Penn goes and knocks on Showstopper's door?
No, if we're following Penn, I think Penn goes and talks to Bert.
Okay.
And his beautiful egg.
Mm-hmm.
Where is Bert? Wait.
I think Bert is walking around the park outside, collecting just a bunch of really nice grass to give to her friend feeling sad because he knows that the TikToks can hit hard. Sometimes you just need to take some grass and blow it and make a funny noise and feel better.
Hey,
Bert is
Bert.
baby.
Hey, Bert, are you? I kind of
Oh,
wanted
hey.
your advice. Oh, you're back. Shit.
Hey.
Hey.
Do you want some grass? It's really good for blowing.
Yeah, I'll take some grass.
Cool.
Mm.
Thought we could all keep it on us, and then we can blow it if we're feeling sad. That's what I did with my kids before they grew up and said it was stupid. Or it could be like an alarm call, if somebody's in danger.
So like my dad's not good at giving advice, especially romantic advice. Because so could you help me?
Absolutely. I'd be happy to help. What's on your mind, kiddo?
So like how do you talk to
Oh, okay.
uh-huh.
That's the end of the question?
Yeah.
Hey, that's a great question. That's good to ask. Good on you for asking the real questions. Well, when I was taking Sharon out on dates, before we like really got in good, and I knew I was safe, I would talk to her about things that like were interesting to me, but then also maybe interesting to her, like a new fact. Like I really like to tell her, I could tell her about some bird facts. We could if we're walking, you can point out a bird and tell them about the
Okay.
bird.
And that
Or
worked?
if you know something about like flowers,
Okay.
or if there's like a game that you like to play, like Monopoly, you want to talk about the games.
Uh-huh.
I love how you're taking advice from a divorcee.
Hey, Pen's dad married a supervillain and didn't notice. So we didn't have great options here. Cool. I'll start with bird facts then.
Yeah. It's a nice opener, Birds they got real deep souls. And so it's a nice way to sort of bond with someone new over the birds. You got a nice soul too.
Just starts crying immediately.
Big
s-
bird hug,
buries
just softly
himself in
blowing grass
bird's
in the
wings.
background.
Question. Does Berman have influence over Penn?
I don't know, but like I would
if
certainly
it's not
be willing
noted,
to give it.
It's fine right now. Just if that were the case, it would definitely, this conversation would definitely be shifting some tags on Penn if Penn doesn't make a check.
Oh. What's that mean?
Well, one of the main things is with influence is people tell you the type of person you are in masks.
Oh, sure.
And it means one tag goes up and another tag goes down. So if canonically you want to give Berman influence over you.
Yeah.
Quickly.
Just a real wholesome dad
I
duck.
think so, yeah.
So sweet. It hurts. It's so sweet. Just like my heart breaks.
Here we go.
I see
All
why
right,
Berman is
so,
the leader in many universes.
yeah.
It's the
We
double
can change it
mouths.
once.
It's the
We
two
can
mouths.
change it once.
Once per year. So I would say what Berman's saying right now
Mm-hmm.
you would lower your danger
Okay.
and raise your mundane.
Okay, I'll take that.
If you don't resist it, there's no check needed. It just happens.
No, I think it just happens. Can I add on to that and do one of my team moves?
If you got a team move, yeah.
I do. I think after like buried in Bert's arms, I think Penn is like, it's really hard. You know, I try so hard not to be my mom. And like, I know I'm not that powerful, but at least I try to be a good person. I don't know. Would you stand up for me if the other team thought, like, if everyone else thought that I was bad?
Of course. Kiddo, your parents don't define who you are. The fact that you're thinking those thoughts and having those questions means you're a good egg. And I know a lot about good eggs.
Thanks, Bert. You're a pretty good egg yourself.
Oh, thanks.
You give some
I'm
good
certainly
advice.
sitting on one.
Uh-huh.
It's getting a little bit warmer every day. It's getting closer to hatching.
Wonderful. Good night, Bert.
This is now weird. I am leaving.
When you share, my move is when you share a vulnerability or weakness with someone, ask them if they would defend you against those who would mistrust you. And if they say yes, clear a condition, which I don't have, but shift savior up and any other label down.
Nice. I almost raised savior instead of mundane.
So my savior can't raise anymore.
Well, no, like on the initial tag shift, I almost picked
I
savior.
know, but I'm at 3,
Yeah.
so I can't raise it up anymore. And I'm gonna shift my freak down, I think. I feel less like a freak because of Bert.
Yeah. I feel like the long
I don't know
story
anyway.
is gonna be Conduit's in charge. Showstopper wants to be in charge. Who should be in charge? Bert ends
Bert.
up in charge.
It's Bert.
It's Bert.
Just
But
a really peaceful bird collective.
we cut to Lavender's house, which I am quickly checking something. You don't need to unleash your powers or anything, so yeah, no, I'm not gonna worry about you making any kind of check, because you have to quickly like get everything ready like you've been home. But not long before Showstopper gets there.
Showstopper just lets herself in because that's how it's always been. Hey, I'm here.
I'm probably picking up toy. Hey, oh my gosh, I'm sorry. It's like a mess in here, and
Lavender's always a mess in here. It's fine. She just starts helping pick up toys too. Are the little ones already in bed?
Yeah, I was able
Are they,
to like.
are they
get
actually
a-
sleeping?
I peeked, and they both think they're being sneaky by reading a book.
Do you mind if I go give them a hug real
As
quick?
as this old woman in the kitchen just goes, "Oh, those devils! I'll go handle it." As
No. Can I go give them hugs?
yes, as your nanny is still here because you just got here. But yeah,
Oh, who's this?
I finally was able to actually afford a nanny.
Oh, nice.
It's a lifesaver. I'm not gonna lie. I've had to skip so many classes that it's
Don't
nice
you-
not having to skip them every.
Can I roll a savior to see if I remember when her classes are supposed to end?
yeah. Also, the nanny would introduce herself as Miss Pennyweather.
11.
Okay.
So they end way earlier than this late, right?
No, she usually works from like she basically has 2 jobs normally, or at least before the change, and then she'd go to night classes
Gotcha.
from
gotcha.
like 7 to 11.
Okay. So it's not weird that
Mm-mm.
this is the thing. Okay. Yeah. Hey, it's nice to meet you, Miss
Miss
Pennyweather.
Pennyweather. Yes.
Pennyweather. I'm just gonna go say hi to the kiddos. I haven't seen them in like a month.
I'd say don't wake them, but it sounds like they're already awake, so
So
don't rile them
she'll-
up too much.
no promises.
I haven't decided on this voice yet.
You work on that. You do you. Rhea will go upstairs and peek her head in and go, I hear there are 2 little gremlins in here that don't want to go to sleep.
And you just hear like snickering, just like under the blankets.
And she'll use will I have to roll if I do like minute little trick things?
It's not in a stressful situation, so I'm not going to worry about it. I'm not going to accidentally blow up Lavender's house.
Yeah, that's why I wanted to make sure. I think I'm gonna do like a little static shock type of thing, where it's just like it's more like a tickle than anything. Just to get them. I was like, I'm sorry. I poke as they start squealing. I was like, I was here for a hug, but I guess everybody's asleep.
They
So
pounce. Like blankets going with them. So like the blankets hit you, followed by the children latched onto you.
She gives them giant hugs.
Yeah. So
Especially because she knows that they were in danger and she hasn't seen them
Yes.
since then.
So while you're up there, Pennyweather will be gathering stuff. Lavender dear, am I heading home or do you have other business to handle tonight?
No, I've got it from here. Thank you.
Okay. That means you now cannot follow Showstopper if Showstopper leaves.
I'm not going to.
Okay.
There's a line. I can't do that.
Okay. Then, well, if that's the case, she's going to pack up her carpet bag because she has a carpet bag.
Of course.
Look, it's Mary Poppins meets Mrs. Doubtfire. That's all we need to know for it. And bid you adieu. And pull out a very technologically advanced watch similar to the watches you guys have and hit a couple buttons to call a ride. Because she does work for the Hero Agency. Okay.
I'm just gonna put like some like popcorn in the microwave and like get out like the double padlocked candy cupboard, some M&Ms to like mix in when it's warm, so like you get all like the nice little candy mix, and be like, okay, bed now. You're gonna be cranky in the morning.
Rhea will like put them in bed physically.
Okay.
Yeah. All right.
Maybe next time I'll show you a really cool trick if you go to sleep.
They scrambled to bed.
And she'll leave and close the door.
As you close the door, there's more snickering. So you guys watch a movie. Well, since this is going to take a couple hours, is anyone else in the team doing anything this evening? It's now going to be like midnight plus. So no is a justifiable answer.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like Wiz is just like having a lot of shit hit her poor little naive morals in a couple of days. And so it's probably just like, I feel like she's probably like a nervous cleaner or like cook. I feel like she's just in our like Archer Tower hangout, like essentially pacing, but like cooking way too much food and cleaning and then cooking more food and then cleaning until she just falls asleep.
If Wiz is a nervous cooker who paces, we're going to say Archer Tower's kitchen, the floor is titanium. Because Wiz would be burning trenches in a kitchen floor, being a speedster that nervously paces.
Yeah. It's like I want to go home, but I will destroy my apartment again. So I'm gonna stay here and do this.
There's got to be like 3 convection ovens, like, or something, like, just
Yeah.
to like supply the amount of cook time needed for all of the recipes.
I think it's hilarious though. Like you do everything super fast, but you still have to wait
I'm
for
just
it to
for
cook.
Yeah.
Wait there for 30 minutes. Like that's when I think and clean.
Yeah.
You know.
That's also when the pacing happens, which but that's fine. So what is the movie the two of you watch on your movie night?
I figured some random rom-com that we've probably watched 1,000 times before.
21 Dresses, got it.
27 dresses, Bobby.
Hey,
And-
hey, it's legally
Has to be
distinct.
not copyrighted.
Oh,
If you
okay.
draw the number different, it looks the same.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Honestly, the sad part was when you guys said rom-com like earlier, I was like, oh yeah, 27 dresses, huh?
What?
I don't.
There's only
Nikki does
one
not watch
rom-com.
rom-coms usually, so I have no idea what to watch. But that works.
It is the rom-com.
I mean,
It's
I've
really
seen it,
good.
but it's just I don't.
It is
really-
one of those. It's like the rom-com. That Sweet Home Alabama.
Yeah, I do think at the end, I don't think that Lavender was mentally and emotionally prepared for a rom-com. And I think this is just when she bursts into fucking tears. Like,
Moss
just-
actually made an amazing statement that is now the canon answer, that it is Coco Mansion, the hometown holiday.
So that's more funny,
Hallmark.
haha, than cute romance.
Until the teacher gives the big heartfelt speech and doesn't
And
get
then
the
gets
guy.
denied.
And then the sprinklers rain cocoa on everybody and the movie ends. All right.
I'm not there, but I just want to say, like, Wolf Claws really stole the show.
I
Wolf Claws derailed so much of that fucking game.
I will as soon as Lavender starts breaking down crying, Rhea will very awkwardly, because she's not great at comforting people, try to comfort. And like give her a hug and just be like, hey, what's going on? Why are we crying? And like as she's hugging, she is glancing at her watch just to see what time it is to keep an eye, but like trying to be very subtle about it.
I'm gonna be like trying to like suck it. I'm sorry. You know the attack that happened, right?
Yeah. It knocked me unconscious and I'm fine.
Got
Don't worry about it.
hurt? Like really hurt?
I'm fine. It got better.
Yeah. They're gonna pull the plug on her at the end of the week.
Oh,
I'm sorry. I thought I could handle this, and
oh, that's wow. Where did she get hurt?
we got in a fight, and she was leaving my house, so she was caught outside.
Huh. Do you have any conditions just to depends if I have to roll or not. That's all I'm asking.
Double checking. I believe I have one, but I'm not sure. I'm pulling it up real quick. I have my stats memorized, but that I do not. No conditions right now.
Okay. then I will not roll comfort or support. I know you, and I'm sure you're blaming yourself a little bit, and it's not your fault. It's that bad guy's fault, and I got here as fast as I could. I'm sorry I couldn't get
No,
here
it's
faster.
not you. It's not at all. I just
I know. I'm saying it's not you either. She's just in the wrong place at the wrong time. So don't shoulder that on you. I know you're gonna.
So you have no conditions, right, Mary?
I have none right now.
All right. Then just roll 2d6. Because when Showstopper says it's not your fault,
Yeah, that's gonna
not knowing what actually happened, we're going to need you to take a powerful blow emotionally.
Ew. That's a 10.
Oh. Oh, that's right. Higher's bad.
Yeah.
Okay.
I rolled a 6 and a 4.
Do you want to remove yourself from the situation, lose control of yourself in a terrible way, or two options from the lower list? One option is two conditions.
I think I'm gonna do 2 options from the lower
right.
list.
Well, then you lash out verbally. There's not really an opportunity to give right now. But if you can come up with giving your opposition an opportunity and take 2 conditions, and you have to take 2 of those.
Well, I'm definitely taking 2 conditions right now.
Okay.
And then the only thing, so what was the other option?
It is lash out verbally, or you give ground. Your opposition gets an opportunity.
Pretty sure that one is me being able to.
And lash out verbally is provoke a teammate to foolhardy action or take advantage of your influence to inflict a condition on them.
Yeah, I feel like, honestly, though, like, what would be, like, giving an opportunity? I really don't want Rhea to go and get that drug. I don't want her to do it. And I don't want to ruin the relationship between Rhea. So I feel like it's going to be the if you would take that as giving the
if you like tell her she can leave or something, like in a way that she actually can, like give her the out to go get the drugs, that'll definitely count. And the conditions, one is definitely going to be guilty. I think we all can agree on that. Hopeless and insecure are probably the most likely.
Yeah, I'd say probably insecure.
Yeah, you're bad at defending people.
Yet. Yeah.
Well, also, you're from earlier. You were upset that she was picking drugs over you, basically.
Mm-hmm.
Is how it was taken, which is not true.
No,
she's doing both. She's making time for both things. It's called compromise.
Sounds not like a thing an addict would say.
You and drugs come first. It's different.
No, she came first, technically. Then the drugs. It's fine. Everything is fine. I have it under control.
I have priorities. I'm responsible.
I'm an adult with adult money. Way too much adult money.
I think that I'm just gonna be like, I thought I could get back to normal.
I mean, you know what? We'll get there. Right? Together. You don't have to do it alone. I know I've been super busy with superhero shit, and you've been super busy with your jobs and kids.
You're helping people. That's
Honestly, I don't think I'm helping many people, but I think I'm more of a nuisance, if anything, in the group. But
not true. You know that.
it's neither here nor there. It's hard to explain when you're not there. Just
I know. I wish I was.
yeah, it'd be really cool to work with you, honestly.
So much better than this person I work with called Conduit. Have I told you about her?
Like, you might be able to like even give me some insight on how I can do better and shit. And I guess I'm not a team player or something. So that meant I wasn't team leader material. But it's fine. I have solutions. I'm gonna figure it out. I'm gonna fix it. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be wonderful. Everything's gonna be fine.
Yeah.
Your phone buzzes with an alert that it's 2:30.
Shit. Yeah, I need to head out, but you need to get some sleep. I know you have work tomorrow. We will do movie night next Saturday. Deal?
Deal.
Okay.
Be careful, okay?
Always. I'm always careful. I'm the epitome of careful.
Like, we both know that is a complete lie.
They'll say we
I
cut
am-
to.
I'm the epitome of flamboyant, but that's fine. Quickly leaves after giving big hug. Can I try to take it from me once before leaving, since we've talked a little bit?
Yeah, yeah.
It's my comfort move
Yep,
where I can
yep.
use superior
Yep.
versus instead of mundane.
I realized it halfway through asking.
Yeah, that's a 13.
All right.
So you are comfort or support someone.
Yep. So there's a point added to the team pool. You can clear a condition on yourself.
Me too.
Either point to the team pool or you clear a condition on yourself, and Mary clears a condition.
I'll clear a condition on myself and give Mary that opportunity. Cool. I gotta go. But I will chat with you tomorrow, okay?
Okay.
And then as she leaves, she will the first time that she went, did she go in her superhero uniform or did she go in her normal clothes? I forget.
I believe you went dressed.
Okay.
Like full outfit.
Put on semi-full outfit and we'll fly there.
All right. Waiting outside is going to be, a man in a suit. Waiting near where the secret entrance and stuff was.
Yeah, what up?
Hello.
Is the same guy from last time?
He might be, he might not be. He's a very generic looking individual.
Gotcha. How's it going? How's life?
Things are fine. You are looking for more.
I was just curious what was, available.
Okay. We did not know if the effects had begun to wear off. But if you are curious, you are welcome for more.
Yeah.
We can negotiate.
Of course. I'm sure returning customers get discounts, shit like that,
Something like that. And he reaches over and he opens the panel and hits the key and the door opens. You will be doing repeat business with us. We will set you with a contact to handle.
Cool.
your
Uh.
situation.
Are they going to be as interesting as you? It's fun to
And-
talk to.
She does not tend to talk much.
Oh, she. Cool.
Yes. Given your capabilities, your contact will be capable to handle if you were to
People will
get-
handle me.
If you were to simply get wrong ideas.
I would never get the wrong idea.
Yes. You can wait in here. And like he goes and you're in this hallway and he just opens a door to like a concrete room with a wooden chair in it.
I don't sit down. I'm just like pacing,
That is
kind of
fine.
like sparking, little bits of sparks in my hand. Sounded like a fidget toy spark type of thing.
He leaves and closes the door. After a few moments, the door opens. There is a woman, probably about 6'6", 6'7".
Way taller than me.
Yeah. Honestly, she kind of gives the vibes of an Olympic powerlifter
Nice.
in build. In full, like, the best way to put it is just full leather catsuit. Like,
Very nice.
feet to top. However, like, not heels or anything. It's combat boots on the bottom. This, like, open hands leather suit, as well as a belt with several pieces of, like, pouches and stuff, so you can't fully tell what's in it. And green hair. Like emerald green hair.
Oh, your hair is fantastic. I mean, your whole outfit's fantastic. You look fantastic. Just
So you're the new person I have to deal with.
name's Showstopper or Rhea, whatever you want to call me.
Right, you can call me Newt.
Newt.
Yeah.
Short, sweet, like it.
Yeah, I'm not called that too often. Anyways, you're looking to develop a contact for regular treatment.
I was informed that I need a contact if I would like to continue to purchase said stuff. So yeah, glad you seem like a nice person, so this should be great.
Well, we need to do a bit of a background check first after your last exposure. Now, would Showstopper be nervous at all or anything like that?
Should
I
she
don't-
and is are different questions.
I don't think she is. She should be, but I don't think she is. I think
So no sweat
only
or
worry-
anything.
no, I think the only worry that she had originally was that she was going to be followed, but then she would have turned her location off way before she got here. So
Walking like just directly up towards you. Well, then if you have nothing to hide, and she like scoops her hand under your chin and raises you up. If you're not sweating or anything, she'll turn her head to the side, bring a hand up to you, and pluck a single hair.
how?
Don't be a baby.
Do you know how much I
And-
could sell that for? Jesus.
And puts it between her teeth like a piece of straw. As soon as it touches her tongue, her eyes flash green.
That's kind of hot. I'm not going to lie.
It appears your team already knows about us to some extent. Are you going to continue being sloppy?
It's not my fault that they walked in on it. No,
you
I'm,
didn't. They did the walking. You were the one who got caught.
I have it under control, and I'm going to make sure that they don't.
She looks
catch-
back down to you and like grips around your chin. I don't think you understand what control means.
Um,
Oh, there's the sweat. You wouldn't have had to whine about the hair before if you had earlier.
I will not tell them about that I'm continuing this because they're just going to harp on me more anyway. So,
Oh, I'm aware.
so I don't see there being a problem.
I've already seen everything that happened to you.
Everything? How far is everything?
Everything.
Oh, great. Awesome. So every embarrassing moment I've ever had, but every awesome moment I've ever had.
Shame only exists if you let it control you. I don't worry about that right now. I worry about others finding out what you're doing. Yeah, you won't tell them. I want to make sure they don't find out anyways.
They don't find out what? Sorry, Nikki didn't hear the last.
Anyways.
Oh. Yeah. I mean, I can turn my location off, make sure they don't know where I'm going, sneak out, just how I've been doing it.
You're very confident for someone who's already failed so many times. It's admirable in a strange, sad way.
I think Showstopper literally for the first time in her life is like at a loss for words because nobody's ever called her out like that. And she's just like, the show must continue, right?
Perseverance. Very well. And she reaches down and you hear a snap as like one of her pouches open. This should last you about a month. And she just like tosses it towards you.
Is it in the vial again?
Yeah.
I'm assuming there's metal in it in some way because
Yes.
there's the needle. So I'll use the electric magnetic to like stop it from spinning so I can catch it without hurting myself.
Don't text the number anymore.
Sure.
In 1 month, I'll be seeing you, Showstopper.
Where?
That depends where you are.
Oh, well, that's so like 1 month to the minute. So like I will make sure that on this day in 1 month at 3 a.m. I'm by myself.
Yeah,
somewhere.
enough. I get it. You're trying to prove you think things through, but you haven't connected the dots that I said. My entire goal is that you don't get caught. If you're in a compromising position, obviously I'm not going to appear. Grow up.
That's fair. I just, yeah. Okay. Yeah, you're right.
You can leave now.
Oh, okay. She's very confused. And we'll just like leave. And like at the door, she like glances back. And then like shakes her head and then leaves and then outside she's just like, fuck, that was hot. And before she leaves the building, she will use it. So nobody can see her.
As you're using it in the building, from behind you, it appears you can learn. Good job. And she walks past you and leaves. And as she says, good job, she like puts a very strong hand on your shoulder before leaving. Not in like a threatening grip, in like a light pat.
No, I got it. Yeah. Cool. She is fine. She is great. Rhea is definitely perfectly 100% under control and leaves after throwing that away when she is done. Hoping a sharps container somewhere around here.
Oh, of course.
You injected a whole month's dose at once?
It's like an EpiPen. It just...
Okay.
All right. What is it that Showstopper really needs right now, power-wise?
She needs a way for people to trust her.
True. You're going to have a siren's voice for the next month.
Nice.
Sure that won't backfire on you at all.
It'll be fine. Everything is going to be fine.
Instead of regeneration or on top of?
Instead, but she doesn't know that yet. The regeneration was already starting to wear off, but she hadn't been getting beat up enough to know.
I haven't had a pretty chill month.
It hasn't even been a month. It's been like... Oh, no, actually, it's been a few months.
It's been 3 months.
Yeah, Archer died. So, like, that regen was long gone.
It's been a pretty chill 2 months.
Yeah. Yeah, other than my boss dying and everything.
Yeah, and, tomato.
All right. The next morning... Actually, Showstopper... Do you live at the tower or do you have your own place?
She has a mansion.
Okay, so I assume after this you're going back to your mansion.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we don't need to worry about sneaking back in or anything for the evening. So the next day, we can cut to everybody at the tower. Or I guess I should say, since we have 7 minutes till it anyways, this is a perfect time for a break. We'll be back in about 10 minutes. Really good cliffhanger. Do we just want to do Disney trivia? Because this ain't happening.
How dare you? No, I want to play the game. I want to play the game.
We are here. We got this. Let's go.
You're a time traveling corpse?
I apparently.
That is awesome.
Now this one wasn't me.
It's not our fault. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine.
He is so excited and is bouncing so much. Like, there's so much excited bouncing.
Obviously, everyone's into anarchy.
Yeah, you cannot be.
He's so cool.
My world is crumbling around me.
Nice to meet you and explode with you.
I suppose that is nice, yes.
Might have better.
Fuck you.
I knew we weren't going to get off scot-free from murdering someone.
Yeah.
Step one, you tell me I'm wrong. Step two, you say you wanna see it all the way through. tear my seams apart for you. You sell me every little lie is true. Oh yeah. But I listen to the heartbeat on the floor. I feel loud every breath just like before. You can't take it anymore. Where you gonna go tonight? Why don't you wanna wait it out? I don't know what you're running from. All you wanna do is fight. Why don't you wanna make it right? You don't know what you're running from. We don't know what we're running from. I miss when we were teenage girls and now tomboy t-shirts. When life was good and the worn out sneakers. When we were fine about the complications. Those were the days in the tomboy t-shirts. The information superhighway. Newcom. Nice of you to join us.
When average teenager Arthur Padrone finds out he's the reincarnation of King Arthur of Camelot, he, Merlin, and Lancelot go on a road trip to find the other Knights of the Round Table before danger catches up to them in this comedy fiction podcast. Listen to Friday Night Fights wherever you get your podcasts.
I'm not ready for darkness. I'm not ready for darkness. I know we can do better. I'm not ready for darkness. If we promise to hold on and to never let go, I'm not ready for darkness. I'm not ready for darkness. Hey, 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 hey.
we're live.
Oh yeah.
What?
We're back with another episode of the Big Gay Masks game. Our Big Gay Masks actual play. So, almost all of last episode was Showstopper. And Showstopper meeting her new handler. That's the
That's what we're
official
calling
term
it?
for it. It doesn't mean anything else.
Nice, big, strong handler.
Just a handler. That's all it is. Just like a nice lady who needs to make sure I stay on the up and up.
And who handles you?
Nobody. Nobody at all.
I also just realized I basically gave you an adult, very buff Drago.
I don't know the reference.
Or not Drago. Shago.
Oh, Shigo?
Yeah, Shigo.
Unfair. I think we all need one now.
I mixed Shigo with her dad Draken and made Drago.
I am okay with this combination.
It's really just like a full makeup's gonna be Shigo makeup. You know, one black
Don't do
lip,
this.
one green lip.
No, do this. Please
No,
do
because I have
this.
to hate her.
It's a 6'6" powerlifting Shigo, only instead of a black and green suit, it's now all black. It's just gone dark side, full dark side. So that was last episode.
Yeah.
We have a whole new episode now. We start on a new day. In fact, with everything going, we'll probably time jump like, oh no, we can't time jump a week. I just realized something.
Yeah, no, we can't time jump a week. Let's do tomorrow.
We're
Is it
gonna
be
time
that
jump
day?
a couple days to that
no.
day. We're going to open on Lavender's house as there's a phone call waking you up.
Hi?
It's Ziva's mom, Lavender.
Hey.
I know you haven't been
Ah.
around the hospital since we talked, but today's the day.
Is there any improvement at all?
Today's the day.
Nothing? Okay, I'm coming. Like I'm coming, and I'm just gonna get dressed as fast as possible, get Nanny over as soon as possible,
Yeah.
and head in.
I need to get one thing. That's interesting. Okay. So, are you informing anyone at the team that you're not going to be there today or anything
Yeah,
like that?
I'm gonna message Penn.
Okay. What do you tell Penn?
I'm gonna tell Penn they're pulling the plug on Ziva. I don't know if I'm gonna make it in today.
Okay. I'm so sorry. Do you want me to cover for you?
Cover at least for next few hours. I don't know. I don't handle loss well. I just work through it. So I might be in if it's bad.
Okay.
Thank you, I think is what's going to be written last.
Of course.
All right.
I'm going to head to the hospital.
Yep. You head to the hospital. Nikki, are you doing something based on what you just messaged me?
Yes.
What are you doing? What is Showstopper doing? I guess this has to do with Lavender. What's Rhea doing? Which we don't get to say too often.
Rhea will text because at the night that we hung out, you specifically stated, I'm pretty sure the day that it was happening. So
yeah, I said the end of the week, basically. So
she'll text you and says, I might have a solution.
I don't understand.
I can't explain, but I may be able to fix this if you buy me if you could buy a couple hours.
I can't buy a couple hours. I need to know right now, okay?
Give me like, could she have like thought about this over like the last day? Like, since we skipped 3 ahead a couple days. I know that she said not to text, so I think the day before she would have gone to the location trying to find Newt.
Amazing. So I'm going to need you to roll plus danger.
Oh, fuck. Roll good, please. Oh no, that's a 1.
All right. You go, you like open that panel where the keypad and stuff was. There's no keypad.
I think I have to take a condition, right?
Yep.
I think hopeless sounds good. Maybe.
As you're feeling hopeless, when I told you not to text, I didn't assume you would just come here.
It's an emergency, and I didn't want to text because you said not to text. So this was the next best item. There was no other way for me to get a hold of you.
Yeah. So obviously, right behind you is Newt. Also, if you haven't noticed, Newt can just sneak up on people like a whisper.
Right. Wonderful to know. And she turns around. Like
it's just like face to chest, like just right there.
Looks up. Right. A friend of a friend is dying, and I when I got the first injection, it gave me rejuvenation powers. I was able to heal myself because I guess that's what I needed. I don't know. So would it be possible that I could buy some to give to her to heal her? Could get her out of this coma? If it wasn't for my best friend, I wouldn't ask.
So, you're told not to let anyone know about what you're doing. And within days, you come back asking to bring a friend.
I'm not going to bring anybody here, and I'm not going to tell anybody what I'm doing. I'm just going to do it and hope they think it's a miracle.
Roll plus superior.
That's so much better. That's a 14. Baby. And I don't know if Siren's voice adds anything to that, but
No.
okay.
That would be if you were rolling plus freak for stuff.
Fair.
But
I can just go if I get the drug, I can just go to the hospital and I can sneak it in her IV maybe.
Rhea. As her tone kind of shifts a little, she's looking down at you. They wanted to test it on heroes. This is what happens when heroes have opportunities. Okay. They don't care about your money. You will need to pay something if you want this.
What is there to pay other than money?
We were hoping you would have this, but after the change in everything, you did not have all of the information we needed. We need you to collect a hair from your team leader conduit.
You only let me come here so you could find out about Archer Towers.
We need the access codes to Mother.
I can't do that. I would be betraying my entire team. I would be betraying everything. I'm here
and
to...
you're not already?
No. No, I'm trying to be stronger to help them.
You're trying to be stronger to help you, Showstopper.
Okay, this was a mistake. Never mind. Sorry for bothering you.
How many conditions do you currently have?
1.
I'm going to need you to roll 2d6 plus 1. Or sorry, no, it's just 2d6.
8.
8. All right.
Pretty sure that's 2 conditions.
All right. No, this isn't a powerful blow.
Okay.
If you want to think that your dealer doesn't have influence over you,
Candler.
I said what I said. But on a 7 to 9, you do get to pick one of these.
Okay.
You can cancel the influence Newt has over you and take +1 forward against them. However, that is going to be severing ties when it comes to more connections. You can shift a label up or down of your choice. I was going to tell you what this was going to happen. Or you can clear a condition or mark potential by immediately acting to prove them wrong. And what they just told you was that you were already a traitor. And that you're selfish. That you're doing this for your own power. This is all important if you're trying to prove them wrong.
But out of character, wouldn't me doing what they're asking me to do make me actually a traitor? Furthermore, a traitor?
Yes. Doing what they ask you to do isn't.
Okay.
Like, that would be accepting them. You're rejecting their influence. You just have to, if you're wanting to clear and condition or mark potential, you have to immediately do something to prove them wrong. There's
Prove
lots
that
of
I'm
things
not
you
a
can do, but you got to worry about your relationship with this character too.
Okay. I'm gonna choose this last option,
Okay.
and
You
I'm
no
gonna
longer
say
has influence over you.
the one that the first one was the influence one, wasn't it? Break
Oh,
the
sorry.
influence?
I remember last option's influence. Second to last is label shifts. First option is clear condition or mark potential. So are you?
So I'm gonna choose that one,
Okay.
and I'm gonna say, you say I'm a traitor, and I refuse to agree with you on that, and I'm not going to do this to prove to you that I'm a traitor. Fuck that. I'm not hurting someone, especially if you get that information. I'm a traitor to everybody. And that, no.
Okay.
So never mind. Keep your drugs for my friend. I tried. And she'll like go to walk away.
It's commendable, Rhea. You still have principles. This was for a favor, so I won't take insult, but do remember we have many knives to twist if you disagree with us on our deal.
Our deal is with me, not with anybody else on my team.
Yes. And what you do.
So she'll walk away at that, or fly away at that point. And
So, cutting back
fast
to
forward,
that conversation.
will not message Conduit or Lavender
Okay.
that information.
All right. So
She'll be eating ice cream in her mansion by herself, gaining weight, not realizing rejuvenation is worn off.
So, Lavender, you're going to be there with Ziva. Get all that up together. Now, Pen, since you're the person who knows about this, is there anything you're doing about informing other people or what's going on?
So I'm assuming it's like kind of around time when we're supposed to like assemble in our
Yeah.
like general area. I'm guessing Wiz is already there and Perry's there. And I don't know, Bert might be running late.
Berman may or may not be part of the team, but he definitely lives in the building.
Yeah.
Yeah. I come 10
He is
minutes
the
late,
weird
but with
neighbor.
pancakes.
Pen stalls like the whole time waiting for Bert and Showstopper because Pen doesn't know that Showstopper's not coming. And I think after Bert gets there, we've all had pancakes. Then they finally, and have been so awkward the whole time of just kind of pacing, being like, just a few more minutes, guys. People are coming. And after is like, so Conduit has food poisoning. And looks like, I don't know, maybe Showstopper's got a gig or something. So as third in charge, let's take a day off, guys.
So as this is happening in the hospital, Ziva's family, I love her. You're third in charge?
Yeah.
So, excuse me.
Who exactly is, what's
Second?
the order here? I'd like to go over it.
But at the hospital, Zava's family's there. They're very distraught. The doctors inform them there is still a slim chance. Sometimes unplugging causes a jolt to the system. They will do the best they can. They unplug Zava. And then Zava starts convulsing. At the same time, in the tower, the screens come on. Warning, anomaly detected. All the power in the hospital blows out, and Zava's eyes open slowly. The hospital is in shambles as an EMP wave just wrecked every computer in a hospital.
Ziva?
Huh? What? Laughing?
Thank God. And I'm just gonna rush up to her.
You're gonna get like sidelined by her
Of course.
mom
Valid.
who's there.
I feel like at that point, I feel like I'm not welcome, and I think I'm gonna go.
There is chaos in the hospital. You step out. A hospital just got hit with an EMP. In
Does
a world
the
where
anomaly
supers
detected,
exist.
does it tell us where it is?
It's downtown.
Like the computer?
Yeah.
Just downtown?
Magnetic pulse detected at Nova City General.
The pen pulls out their phone and texts Conduit Lavender and is like,
Conduit's
are you
phone
okay?
is fried, as well as her
Uh-huh.
watch.
Oh. So we all get that alert, at least.
Yeah.
That Conduit may have just died.
Oh, yeah. All of Conduit's biometrics. You weren't here for this. Also, Mother has nanobots in your guys' bloodstreams that are monitoring
Gross.
all of your biometrics. Conduit's biometric just fry.
Oh, we really need to talk about the order of command here, because I don't feel comfortable not knowing who the second in command is at this point, because it really could be any of us.
Fuck. I mean, it's
I feel like we can deal with that later once we find out if Conduit just died and whatever the hell this was.
yeah,
How about, yeah.
guys, I really can't tell you why, but we need to go to the hospital like now.
I mean, would it show her like last
Correct,
location or
Penumbra.
something?
You need to rush
In the fry?
to Nova General Hospital immediately. A large-scale electromagnetic pulse has hit the building. No reports given, for obvious reasons. However, the casualties will be mounting shortly.
I just feel like we should really nail down the chain of command.
Okay,
when this is
Perry,
all
it's
over.
I
you.
run out
You're
the
in
door to
charge.
the hospital. I can zoom.
Wiz is just going.
I'm
People on life
ushering,
support. I'm outie. Like, we gotta fix this.
I'm
Oh.
ushering everyone into the jet.
Yeah. I'm gonna pack some to-go
Wow.
pancakes just in case.
Wiz, I'm gonna need you to roll plus freak. As you're rushing to the hospital, you realize just how powerful of a blast this was. 6 blocks in every direction were hit. By the time you're at 3 blocks, cars will have fried, which means there are just dead cars like coasting and crashing. So you're zooming into essentially a war zone, which means all of a sudden you're having to dodge stuff. What'd you end up getting?
8.
All right, 8.
I'm also on like our comms being like, shit, this is bad. I'm just like narrating what I see.
Mhm.
All right. Do you want to take a condition, or I tell you how your powers become unstable?
A condition. I don't got any right now.
All right.
That sounds scary.
Yeah, I think afraid is just fine here.
Valid. Yeah, I'll just tell her. Yeah, I think y'all should come in by air because it is absolute hell down here. And just you know, flashing my way along, picking up old lady out of the streets before they get hit by cars as I make my way to the hospital.
Does anybody message Rhea?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think Perry's driving the jet, and Penn is screaming into their phone and has Showstopper on his like, where are you? Shit just absolutely exploded downtown. Meet us there. We'll talk about that later. And then it hangs up.
Perry just hands you a bag of peanuts.
She's like in the middle of eating ice cream when answering the phone. She's like, okay. Puts ice cream down. And we'll fly to the location provided.
So I have a question. My super stuff is fried, I'm assuming.
Yeah, because you set it to be nanobots or like hologram. Yeah, it was holographic projectors. You didn't just have a mask. Fabric can't be fried. But yeah, if it's like any of the high tech stuff, yes.
Okay. I'm gonna go because I have like my bodysuit, but I don't have like my mask. I'm assuming.
Yeah. However, you are in a hospital. You could get a paper mask.
Yeah, that's what I was just gonna get to. Is that I'm gonna get a paper mask, put that on instead.
Right, conduit, so we all know.
It's a KN95.
It's a KN95. I don't know. I but I have my full costume on.
Yes.
Otherwise. And I'm gonna try and figure out a way to, because I gotta tell that something happened.
Yeah.
I guess, can I try and...
There is rumbling conduit. Roll plus freak.
No. That's a 7.
Okay. You are going... Well, first, I guess, do you want to take a condition from what's about to happen, or do you want your power to be somewhat unreliable?
Could this hurt people? Is my question.
It's going to give you information. Realistically, it won't make things worse for the people already affected.
Okay. I would rather have information. I think I know what the information is, but I'll get the information.
Yeah. Well, but which are you wanting? Are you wanting a condition or your power to be unreliable?
Condition. Yeah,
Okay.
I'll take condition.
Your energy senses began going off again. You were so distraught before you probably didn't catch it, and it happened so fast. There's a large quantity of electromagnetic energy building in Ziva's room again.
Got it. Shit. I'm gonna go as Lavender in the room really quickly. Clark Kent 2-second change style. And just say, hey guys.
Take the mask off, just peek your head in. Hide in the suit.
Say, hey guys. Love this right now. I've got a call for you guys outside.
Ziva's breathing heavy, like holding her chest.
Okay, I just
kind of looking like a panic attack.
Can I talk to Ziva real quick? Please?
I need you to make a check for this. This is
All right.
this is gonna be plus superior.
It's a 7.
Oh. All right. You get an option to they don't do what you say, but you are going to get influence over them. You're going to get a small opportunity, but it's not going to be like to the full extent you want. Or they like it slips up a little bit and gives you +1 against them if you do anything else. But you didn't get 10, so you're not fully getting what you want. If you're just trying to say some stuff, I would suggest the opportunity, but you're gonna have like seconds.
I just need a few minutes.
Okay,
I think.
so we'll take the opportunity. The mom's gonna basically be like, so I need to get a doctor. Zavis just like, what's going on? And she looks up and you see like little sparks going off in her eyes.
All right, I'm just gonna be like, you guys go find a doctor. I'll stay with Ziva.
The sparks are also the same color as that beam you fired.
Yep, that's what I was afraid of. I'm gonna go to Ziva. Say, Ziva, okay, breathing exercise, okay? In through your nose, out through your mouth.
I'm trying.
I know.
All right. I'll let you roll mundane first to see if you can calm her.
If not, I'm gonna have to freaking try and absorb whatever she's
Yeah,
doing.
that's exactly what I have planned.
All right.
We finally got some action in this game, and it's all just in a single room.
Okay, that if it's lavender, that's a 13.
Okay, she's gonna calm down some.
Hey.
Looks over. What are you wearing? And like begins chuckling.
Stupid outfit they make me wear for publicity because, if you get excited like you just did, I think you absorbed some of my powers somehow.
Okay.
I don't know how, but you're alive, so that's good.
Yeah.
Okay? Focus on the good here. My team will be here any minute. I know them. Okay?
Happened. Speaking of, Wiz. You took a condition so you don't accidentally trip or run into anything or anybody. You get to the hospital. It's chaos here.
Wonderful. Okay, I don't really know what to do. This is usually Conduit's job. If there is someone that looks to be in charge, as I'm just sitting around trying to figure out what's going on.
There's police actively trying to handle stuff. I mean, the EMP's stronger the closer to the center you get. So there were a lot of car wrecks because this was also downtown. Several parked cars, their batteries caught fire. Like this is a nuclear blast level EMP. Because I rolled a D6 and it got a 6.
Yeah, I mean, she doesn't really fully know, so I think she's just going to try and find like one of the police officers that seems to be directing others to just be like,
so
where do I go?
Yeah, you can roll plus superior. This is going to help you assess the situation.
My superior. Oh, that's not bad. Oh, that's really good. That's 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
All right. 11, you're going to get 2 questions. Do you need me to send you the questions?
And this was just assess the situation.
Right? Yep.
Let's see. Probably send them might be quicker than me finding them in this.
That's
book.
fine.
Wait, no, by light, I found it.
Okay.
Okay.
You were a hair faster.
Okay. I mean, I guess I want to know what here's the greatest danger, as in like if this is going to happen again, kind of thing. You know, like what was the greatest? What happened?
Down on the ground floor, people aren't sure. However, you grew up the child of a hero. You've seen a lot more stuff. You've also probably been in the room when things were talked about that you shouldn't have been in the room. Things were talked about, all that kind of stuff. Plus, if you studied up on people, the Showstopper has electromagnetic powers. So there's a certain level of it. It appears an EMP went off. Now, you don't know if like there's a new super you guys don't know about, if someone like detonated an electromagnetic bomb in a hospital, which would be a terrible thing to like act of domestic terrorism. That would destroy a city immediately. Because this is also a world where super tech exists. So,
yeah.
But it's definitely signs of like all the electronics are down. Your communicator, because you came in after the blast, still functions, but you're probably even getting some static as there's still an electromagnetic field here. It's just not a pulse at this point.
Gotcha. Okay. Then I guess I want to know then probably just how can we best end this quickly? Like, can I figure out where this source is with all of this? You know,
came from the building, like from inside the hospital. You'll probably quickly. The thing, it came from inside the hospital. You're a speedster. You can hit the whole hospital pretty rapidly.
And I definitely am, because I think first is see if there's something going on that I need to dispatch any quick way, like a bomb or something weird going off. And then secondary is I'm running to like Ace Hardware is about 6 miles away and buying a bunch of generators and coming back.
So as you're looking for this bomb, you see Conduit in a paper mask.
Like run in and just like run back out and then just come right back in my sweep. You're not dead. That's good.
No,
your vitals
but we got a
don't.
situation.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Hi.
Yeah, for quite a few
It's
blocks.
me. I'm the situation.
That's the girl from the bank. Hi, I'm Wiz.
This is Wiz. Okay. I am going. We need to help get her out of here and somewhere with absorption areas.
Okay. I mean, ma'am, miss.
Yep.
Her.
Ziva.
What's your name? Ziva. Okay.
Ziva?
I mean, if you would allow, can pick you up and we can zoom out of here very fast. I'm sure. I'm just gonna assume we have some sort of like weird Archer Tower 10 box for these sort of situations. Maybe.
Archer Tower would have some containment, but whether it's capable without any modification, not necessarily known. But there
You can
would
also
be
get
a
us into the
place.
middle of the desert really fast if that's
Yeah.
easier.
Well, here's the thing. I can absorb some of it.
Okay.
So we need to do this as calmly as possible.
All right. So do we want tower or the middle of the desert?
I frankly
There's a lot
don't
of
know.
electronics in the tower, which is terrifying, but
are.
I also don't trust them, but that's for another topic or another time.
Do we have any technology that could help this right now?
So, speaking of the rest of the team who aren't speedsters,
We're in the jet though.
are in the jet, as well as Showstopper. How are you getting there? Just you can fly.
And once I get close enough, I pretty sure I can feel the electrical magnetic stuff.
So basically, Showstopper, when you get close, I'm going to need you to roll plus freak.
11.
11. Amazing. So you're going to be able to handle it. However, we're going to start getting into superhero comic books logic without going too hard into physics. You're going to realize it gets harder to fly as you get closer because this EMP may be the exact opposite polarity of your powers.
Of course it is.
What?
So absorbing it would be a bad idea.
Think of it as your kryptonite. As you get closer to her, your powers get weaker. They just can't. Now, it also, like, if you were to put out an aura of your power, it would cancel out her aura, but the actual manipulation effects.
I think the showstopper will land at that point once she feels that it's weakening so she doesn't fall.
Yeah.
And start helping further away because she doesn't want to be seen as weak. So she will start helping using her powers to move like trucks off of each other or break metal doors open or like whatever she can do with her magnetism.
As we flash back to, are you getting stronger for the team or for yourself?
You don't flash back to jack shit, Bobby.
All right. No, that's fine. Give me a superior check.
Can it be a flamboyant display so NPCs are present, perhaps?
Yes. It's 100% that, actually.
Fantastic. Then that is a 10. And there are 2 NPCs that are named present that will either volunteer help or information, express admiration, or ask for my help. Your choice.
2 named NPCs coming right up. There's a couple people like, hey, that's Showstopper. And then you hear a voice, that's my daughter's friend. As Norm Miller in his Best Buy outfit with a crashed Geek Squad car from the EMP is there. As well as Rick Hartman.
This is Penn's dad. That's Penn's dad, right?
That's Penn's dad.
No, you don't.
You don't. But it's going to be that situation where there's going to be like random NPCs that are tied to other characters that you have no idea.
Fucking God, Norm.
Who are you? As I'm ripping doors off.
Oh, hey. Yeah, actually, he just walks up and he like wipes his hand on his khakis. Norm Miller, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. Handshake, rips another door off, saves somebody else. Who's your daughter?
Oh yeah, you know her as Penumbra. That's my. I mean, technically adopted, but we don't worry about that with our family.
Oh. Okay. Can you just move over here so you don't get hit by that? Yep.
Yeah,
okay,
of course. As he like takes a step and like debris just lands where he was. Yeah, that would have hurt.
Yeah. Wonderful.
Named NPCs means I got to use the list of NPCs we have. And we know where Ziva already
I'm so
is.
glad I didn't take the mask and a secret identity when I could have as an advancement, because Norm would have just wrecked that immediately.
Oh yeah. Yeah, that's my girl. Well, he's so proud of you, you know?
I know.
So proud.
Sweet man.
All right. Well, if you're working on that, I'm going to see if I can help out there. And he opens up his back and pulls out a toolbox. I'm going to try and rewire these traffic lights and get some stuff going.
Don't do that. No, not yet. We got more important things to do.
Oh, it's
right
fine.
this
Don't you worry. I'm a professional. He points at the Geek Squad logo on his shirt.
I didn't know Geek Squad fixed.
Oh, we fix all kinds of things there. And he opens up and it just sparks.
I quickly absorb the electric. Please don't.
Oh, it's fine.
No. Just don't.
Okay.
walk away now, please, and go to safety. And I will use Siren's voice if I have to without realizing it. But like, go to safety, please.
All right. That's right. I should probably let the store manager know I won't be coming back for a while.
He's the store manager.
I thought he was just the help. Like, I didn't think he was like the general manager of the store.
I thought he was the general manager, but
I thought he was just management.
I don't know that much about Best Buy management.
It's funnier if he's middle management, honestly.
Yeah, he's like middle. He's not in charge of the whole store.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll
He's
put him
just in
like
charge of the
middle
department.
management. Yeah,
He's
Go
in charge
back.
of like the laptops.
yeah. He's in
Oh,
charge
yeah.
of the repair desk. Like, he manages the repair team.
Go back to work where it's safe.
Yeah, sure.
I'll tell
I'm just
Pen was
gonna.
looking for you.
Oh, geez. I think I forgot to charge my phone.
I think
And
your
it's
phone's
just
dead.
fried. Well, yeah, that's what I said.
No, I mean, okay, yeah. Just go back to
It's
work,
fine.
please, sir.
Anybody got a cell phone? I gotta set up an Uber.
You're not getting an Uber anytime soon. Walk that way about 2 blocks.
Yeah, I'll see if I can get some signal on this thing.
Message is Pen. Your dad is a lovely person.
Fuck, Dad.
He's okay though. Walking out of the danger zone.
Thanks. Ben is just very confused. How close is the jet?
I was gonna say, the
how's
jet-
Team Jet doing?
Like, as you're doing that, the jet flies overhead, heading towards the
I think Penn makes eye contact with Bert and it's like, Bert, can you we need a man on the we need to get a man on the inside.
You can count on me.
Yeah.
All right, Bert. Roll plus freak to see how well Bert flies. We need to remember we have established Bert is afraid of heights.
It's not flying, he's just like parachute.
Very well. 14.
Hey.
Listen, fear takes a backseat when friends are in danger.
Mm-hmm.
So in the hospital room with Ziva, there's now noticeably a jet and a large duck falling out of the jet in a glide.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god. Oh, do we think we want to take the jet? It does look like it is here. I open the window for Bert.
With
Like,
a 14,
wait.
Bert just immediately flies in. Like,
Yeah.
no issues. That's, you're big.
Thank you. So are you. Your heart is large.
That is Bert. We need to
I'm
figure out
gonna do a
somewhere
quick roll for Ziva.
Okay. I am keeping my powers ready to absorb at any point in time.
Bart,
I'm ready
meeting
to
a
grab and run.
speedster, probably seen on TV, like, first of all, the known daughter to, like, the main living hero.
Mhm.
Everyone she
all of
hates.
that.
Yeah.
But then a giant man duck comes flying in.
Man Bird. Thank you. His name's Man Bird. Birdman.
Put some respect on that name.
A 7. So, like, she doesn't pop, but she's just like, yeah, okay. She's very noticeably, like, getting stressed. And all of your guys' intercoms that do work in here starts crackling.
I like I said, can I just have a mild absorption?
Yeah, you can roll
Going
plus
on
freak
right
to,
now?
like,
Okay.
cut it off.
That is a 10. I rolled a 9. I got
Okay,
a 10.
yeah, you're able
Thank
to,
God.
like, as long as she doesn't go Nova, you're going to be able to contain it while you're with her. We'll say for the dramatic tension, to keep it going, you're going to have to be in contact with her, which means you are going to have to, like, have your hand on her.
Oh no.
Oh no, you'll have to hold her hand.
Conduit, I know that this is probably a sensitive situation, but I'm gonna need you to make a decision right now on if we need to get to Archer Tower or the middle of the desert or somewhere, because there are a lot of people on life support, and if these go off and kill more generators, they are absolutely fucked. We need to move, please.
Okay, can I do like some sort of like figure out damage control? Where is Archer Tower in relation, or like where is a home base that would be safe?
Okay, so
Can we hear this in our intercoms?
everything Wiz says you can hear.
Can I use my all the best stuff and try to see if I can roll to see if I know an electromagnetic supervillain den around here to absorb this?
Yes.
One that you haven't shared with me?
Mm-hmm. You didn't ask.
Bobby, how am I doing?
Ooh, I rolled
with
very
things
well.
absorbed, you're okay.
Okay.
But like, think of it like a drunk field. The closer, the stronger this gets, the more things aren't going to be firing, which is going to essentially just make you inebriated until it makes you black out.
I keep handing everyone peanuts.
It's just Pen in the jet at this point, so
Yeah,
you're giving me peanuts.
Just bags of peanuts over and over.
Thank you, Perry. I got, so if it's a superheroes hideout, that is a 13. If it's a supervillain hideout, it's a just a 10, but 13.
So it would be a villain's hideout.
Mm-hmm.
And hold on, I need a good name for this old villain. These are not good villain names. These are real people names. I don't want real people names.
Sparks.
Ionian?
There we go. Phobos. Dr. Phobos.
Ooh, very good.
Oh, I love him. Where is he?
Thank you, Perry. I got a place.
So, yeah, you'll remember Dr. Phobos, because Dr. Phobos, basically, your mom helped Dr. Phobos build and basically a nullifying cage to trap Homeland Runner like 20 years ago.
Hey, Wiz,
yeah.
I got a place.
All right. Can you the I don't know, coordinates?
Yeah, you know the place that you know the place that your dad got locked up.
Oh, that's such a good idea. I don't know why I didn't think about that.
I'm so glad you took that well.
Yeah. I mean, you know, shit happens. Okay.
If we can get Ziva there. God, you're the best, Wiz.
Worth noting, Phobos
Wiz, I love
means
you.
fear, so this is 100% like a scarecrow villain. This is a psychological torment villain when he was in his prime.
Is he still there?
No.
No.
Okay.
Wiz, before you go, Wiz, I love you.
Perry, I love you too.
Would
Do you want peanuts?
Perry sway.
Yeah.
Thank you, Perry.
Later though.
would Showstopper put together that this is probably real bad for Perry to be in it? Even though
You
she's
can
farther?
do that without a check. Perry's a robot and
I'm
everything
going to
electronic.
message everybody who has a thing. Please get Perry out of wherever the fuck you are. If you're in the center of this, this is gonna fuck with Perry real bad.
Roger that. Wiz, if you can get Ziva to this cell, I'll take Perry back to Archer Tower.
Okay, sounds good. Miss Siva, if you do not mind, I am gonna lift you up and we are gonna go very, very, very fast. So I need you to get prepared for that. Probably close your eyes.
So now, question: are you carrying Ziva and Conduit, or just Ziva?
I can both. I don't know how physically
We can
strong
have you
I
roll
am.
freak to determine that.
Okay. Yeah. Then
'Cause I know I
will
have
attempt.
superhuman abilities. I don't think I'm as fast as
You're
Wiz,
not going to be as fast as the
Yeah.
speedster.
but I don't know if I could help in any way with my weird crap.
Yeah.
I don't even know what I could do fully.
Um,
We'll see. I do believe there's a. Oh, it would be
so
using
it
team points. The thing is I calculated your guys' team pool, and right now you have a pool of 0.
oh, fun. We're such a good team, y'all.
Hey, I didn't betray
fairness,
you. You're
we
welcome.
didn't have a leader present on the mission.
Yeah,
so-
true. Technically, there's no leader present. You guys, not
However,
everyone
I do have
in the.
influence over most people, so
Yeah.
Yeah, none of my things help me. Okay, so we're gonna roll and see what we
Not
get.
everyone in the team currently trusts your group leader, and you guys were blindsided with this. Between the two of those, you got
valid.
wiped.
yeah.
That's valid.
I rolled snake eyes.
Oh, okay. No, you're gonna try, and you're gonna zip off, leaving conduit there. Which
I'll tell you like the directions loosely.
Well,
I'll be like, I'll meet you.
it's gonna be like her hand snaps out of conduit's hand as you zip away, which is also going to make her panic. So as you're running, luckily most of how you function won't be too affected by this. However, your comm's fried. As 5 blocks, but we're going to cut that in half to 2.5 blocks, because the thing is, not only did a pulse go off, a pulse went off as it's moving at super speed through the city. So you just made an electromagnetic shockwave, essentially, through the city.
I feel like I probably should have just carried her by herself. This made it a lot worse.
Well, carrying her by herself, I was going to roll to see, because without conduit negating her EMPs, this could have happened either way. It just definitely happened. And it's just, you're going so fast, you probably don't even realize it. Like, you see like someone zip through, and then all of a sudden the sonic boom hits after.
Is there anything I can do to help from back here?
All right. You are not a speedster, so you're going
I
to
just
be
mean absorption.
Yeah, you're going to be very limited. But give me a freak roll.
Okay, because what I'm gonna do is one, I think I'm willing to pay a high cost to keep my loved ones safe. I'm just going to mark a condition, because I can either reveal my secret identity to someone watching or mark a condition. I'm gonna mark a condition to defend a loved one, and I'm gonna roll a 12+.
All right. So what's going to happen is, again, conduit doesn't just absorb. We've seen conduit can unleash the energy. There's some level of absorption you're almost always doing. And every piece of kinetic energy you have absorbed while walking, you are instinctively unleashing as you are just rocketing with every run, trying to catch up while absorbing. So conduit's running, but it's like, it's not going to leave an EMP wave as bad. It's going to cut it down to like kind of a cut through with it, because you're not going to be able to get all of it. And leaving like massive potholes in the ground as conduit's running with explosions. But we're going to cut it down to like a half block instead of a 2.5 block wide cut.
Yep.
And that also means conduit will be able to keep up with Wiz, which also means conduit will be able to be there basically when Wiz and Ziva get there, which means Wiz isn't stuck there alone with Ziva, getting Ziva into this location.
Good.
That's just like, it's gonna be, we're gonna do it in the warehouse district, because the villain would have had to have a large space that Homeland Runner wouldn't have automatically assumed was a trap, a warehouse is a good use of that. And there's this, like, towards the waterfront, like where the warehouse area becomes the docks, kind of that bridging point. It's basically the warehouse from Spider-Man 2 with Doc Ock. It's a warehouse right on the water, kind of bleeds in. It goes, and there's still this, like, gnarled and curled box. Not even a box. It almost looks like a lotus blossom of electronics that go up where they're all focusing to one point. That you can put Ziva in, but you also got to get it running again. Now, Ziva, as long as Ziva doesn't erupt before Penumbra gets there, because Penumbra, you can get it running without any, you're the tech person. That's fine. But also, since it's a 12 plus from Conduit, since you stuck with, as long as you get back to Ziva and like hold Ziva's hand again, you can absorb Penumbra. If you're taking the jet, you can.
I'm taking Insecure for that.
All right.
I think I leave the jet like a block away because Perry is inside of it and I don't want Perry to get fried.
Yeah,
and
have I
short-term teleport warehouse.
Did I get hit by that one?
I don't think so. I think I flew away.
Yeah. Since it was
away
up in
from
the
Ziva.
air and when it got shut down to only half a block, I think you're going to be okay.
Mm-hmm.
It wouldn't have gone all the way up to the jet. The 5 blocks would have definitely done it. But no, you're okay. And you get
so I
Conduit
head
in there.
And
right.
do my tech stuff. Get it going.
And now that Ziva's in this like holding field, that like Homeland Runner really can't break out of easily and stuff. So it's also going to physically restrain her. But it'll keep the powers in. And she's looking scared. This is where we end this week's episode.
Oh, fucking hell.
So we will be back next week with more Big Gay Masks game. Thank you, everybody, for hanging out. This Friday is the mid-season finale of Weird Web. It is getting crazy. We have some other cool announcements hopefully coming soon, but I can't talk too much about them. There is a book in the works. If you follow us on socials and stuff, you know about it. But until then, we will catch you guys either next week or on Friday. Good night.